Hey everyone, I am introducing visitor management modules, which is built for highly secured purposes and having a lots of preferred modules. It has a few modules like main control, reservation of room, visitor control, communication campaign, invitation to events, corporate transportation and employee plan. Now we have to start the software demo by entering the main ID and password. First we have to cover visitor control module and its feature. Here you can see the main dashboard of visitor control system. Now you can see the 9 user registration from mobile and 33 registration from dashboard and 248 registered user from bot system. You can also see the graph. Second graph is showing number of user registered today and from also showing the old status. And third graph showing the 6-month data of registration user. Now next, under the user you can see the 4 different options containing user list app, list of web user, user list bot and add web user. Now here I am at the user list app features under the user panel. Here you can see the number of users which is registered from our mobile apps. Here are some of basic field like serial number, first name, employee ID, email, session, floor, date, status and action event. We have also added search filter for customizing searches. You can also see the export data button at the left side corner. Here you can export the customs or all data and XLS file format can be generated. Export all essential data by clicking and select the data file. When you click the export data button, here you can see the 3 options. Number 1 is export the entire list of user and export the register user today, and last export all register user yesterday. You can also see the number of user ticker, that how many ticket you have to see on a screen to maximize from 10 to 25, 50 and 100 from here. Now next come to list of web user. Here you can see the number of users who are registered from website, the data containing field, serial number, first name, email, cell phone, date, user group, status and action event. Also see the search filter, export button and number of views tickets on the screen, which I have already described at above section. Now the third feature is user list bot under the user panel. If you don't want any specific record, then simply check on the remove option and click on the remove action button. Same search filter and export data and show number of records view option are available on this feature. Now the fourth and main option is adding a web user. It containing some of main fields which are first name, surname, email and user group. At the user group you can select the option like visitor control operator, static visit and QR visit. At last, when you complete the form, simply click on the save button. And we have added employee search by ID. Here you type a specific ID to search any specific visitor. This feature covering the list of user group and create user group option. First option is list of user group. User group has some sort of privilege enable or disable that we have put it into create user group option. Here you can see some of the column covering serial number, number of group exists and action event to delete the selected group. Also added search filter and showing the number of tables to 10, 25 and 100, and you can also select all, added and remove data by click on the right corner button. Now next come to create user group and giving the group privilege as per your requirement. Name the group special visit. You can check on profile. Under the user, check on application user, user list bot, web user list, whatever it come from which resources. Also visit option, add visit, list of visit, historical, add visit outside working hours, list of visit outside working hours, add medical visit, list of medical visit, allied input and output, entrance and exit employees. After that, administration thing containing location, floor, post, consultant. After all thing done, click on the save button to store your group in the database. Now next come to visit option. Here this is feature where we record the list of feature. It containing some of option like add visit, list of visit, history of visit, allied input and output, entrance and exit employees, place reservation list. Here you can add visit and you can say register the visit of person or group of person. If I click, here we have put some common fields such as visitor, email, company name, number of badges, ID type, equipment and serial number. You can also set the visit person, date, hours, location, specific person to meet and floor type. Now you have to add another person with your visit by click on the plus button. If you want to delete, then click on minus button. Just click on plus sign to add another person and fill all same fields. After all thing done, just click on save button to store data. Now here you have the list of visit option where you can see the list of visit of user entries of the web portal. You can also remove or edit any specific record by select it from action event and click on edit for editing and click on remove if you want to delete any specific record. We have also put 4 type of searches filter. Now you can search by visit ID, visitor name, person to whom you visit, number of badges searches. You can also export all data by clicking export button, and you can also view the number of entries, data 10, 100, 500 on a single view page. Now come to history of visit. History of visit is showing archive visit of all the user or specific one. Here you can see the visit data with some common field like a serial number, visit ID, register form, visitor and status, date, hours, floors, person to whom to visit, purpose of the visit. We have added 2 input field for more filter searches. Number 1 is since, number 2 until. You can add date range here. Above 3 buttons are shown on the screen. Number 1 to show, use for custom search filter, export for exporting all the data. Number 3 clean filter to clear all the date range data you have to selected. Here is allied entries which is come from outsource. Here you have to record all outer person visit record whom are not from your organization. Now we have also added the same amount of column field like serial, visit ID, register form, visitor and status, date, location, floor, place, QR entries and QR output, and last one, person to whom you visit. We have added select drop down right corner and a specific search filter, and you can also search from date range, since to until, and you can define use specific range from here. Also added 3 buttons like previous option to show, to export and clean filter. Now next, this is used for employee entrance and exit visit. Here are some common field column field like serial number, employee ID, first name, consultant, date, location, floor, place, QR entry or QR output. Same thing shown in previous option like search filter button and date range. Now next, at this option you can reserve your place in the office area. Now you can also see column field like serial number, employee ID, first name, consultant, date, location, floor, place, and we have also added search filter, view entries, date range and common 3 button. Now here is the administration panel who maintain authority of the software. It contain location, floor, post and consultant. Here You can see the existing location where you want to visit. It contains serial number, location number, address, CCA coordinator, schedule, status and action event. Here we have added search filter for custom entry search. Also we have put two buttons, added and active deactive buttons. And if you want to add location, then simply click on add location. This form will be open. You have to fill the form and add up a location and save to store the data. Now come to floor option. Here we have added field like serial number, floor number, location, status and action event. We have add search filter here, and also you can see the added and active deactive button. You can also floor anytime to click on add floor button. Here you can find simply form and fill the data and save it. Now next, post option. Post is an option used for QR code working station, that how many working station do you have. Here we have also added some common field like serial number, floor, location, number of places, status, QR and action event. We have also add the common search filter which I have mentioned before, and also add the added and deactive buttons. You can also add post by click on the above left corner. Here you can find a simple form where some common field contains, just fill up all and save the data store. Now at the main part of consultant option, you can see the consultant common field like serial number, floor, location, total places, consulting, assigned places, status and action event. Here you can also see the button added and active deactive. Also see the search filter, and you can add consultant by click on the add consultant button. Here you can see the common field to complete the form, the click save and add consultant. Now this is a visitor control panel that I have detailed you a full demo. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any query, then please feel free to ask this email address and visit our website www.minimaxsolution.com.